Well, hey, man, it's Jamie. That's me here. Or welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to yet another review of Love During Lockup. Girl, let's go ahead and talk about this mess. First of all, did y'all get into the thumbnail, girl? Let me put it back up for y'all to see. All of these images behind Haley are Dalton. Okay, that's first and foremost. Okay, the boy got hella mugshots. Hate to see it. All right, so let's talk about her and Dalton's whack ass while we're at it. Okay, what do we have here on Dalton? Okay, so Haley decides that she's gonna go see him. She about to go see Dalton and his whack ass. She wants to know about whether he used the money that she gave him for his ex-girlfriend trying to help her get out or whatever, right? But what's interesting is that the producers are asking Dalton questions about where the money goes and what he does in his spare time as far as other women and he's just not trying to really give no information. So Dalton is a compulsive liar, and some part of me feels like that's what Haley gets, because she wanted to be so gullible and believe everything that he had to say. It's like, that's what you get then. That's what you wanted, boo. That's what you got. Okay, so she couldn't get in, of course, because they don't do same day visits, because she went up there to the prison because she wanted to talk to him. Dalton decides that he gonna give her a call when she leaving. So he calls her and reads her immediately some whack ass poetry. And I said, you know what? Producers or somebody must have told him that she was upset or something. They must have said something to him for him to just hop on the phone and just give her this whole fake, or either maybe he talked to his mama or something and he wanted to give her this whole poetry. Just a mess. Okay, he says that oh no, she goes on to say that Dalton, he's so good with his words, he'll really make you believe everything that he says. And I said, no ma'am, he'll make you believe everything that he says, but he's not gonna run game on everybody else. Okay, all right, let's keep moving on. Okay, I felt like he was playing with her mental, right? He was really playing with her mental. She tells him that she spent 20K plus, over $20,000 on him. This fool tells her, ain't that's what you said? He said, that's what you're supposed to do. That's what he said. He says, that's what you're supposed to do when you love someone and your loved one is locked up. You're supposed to, take care of them. You signed up for that. No, I didn't. Not really. A little bit, I feel like she did, because it's like, girl, why would you go and find your man in prison when you got all these other men that's out here free? Right? But at the same time, ain't nobody really signed up for that. I signed up to get to know you, not to sit up here and give you money to go off and get to this girl and do all that other stuff. But I mean, that is the risk that you take, Miss Haley. Right? But Haley was clapping back on his ass, and I was so here for it. She was just telling him, like, some Taylor Swift, we're never, ever, ever getting back together. Okay? That's what she was giving him. And I was here for it because I feel like Dalton is bogus as hated. All right? And I do feel like when he gets out, she's going to give him that space to have that conversation. And I feel like she may give him another chance. And I pray that she doesn't, because he's trash. Let's get to Gabby and her dumb ass. Okay, because she decides that she's going to take her dumb ass to the prison anyway, because she's just like, he's getting out today. He's getting out today. Okay, she gets there only to find out that he's not getting out that day. Okay, so his mom was trying to tell her it's what it was. Okay, tried to let her know. All right, and he also told her stupid ass not to come. But that's what kills me about Gabby. Gabby wants to do what Gabby wants to do, and every time she does that, it never goes her way. So I don't understand why she doesn't learn anything. Every time somebody gives her an alternative view, like, I don't know if you should do that, is she always like, I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna da. And then she wanna cry and get hurt and get disappointed when it don't go her way. People just try to tell you. All you had to do was listen just a little bit. But anyway, girl. What else? She also says that he told her 10 months ago that he owed the feds some time, but the feds never came and got him. So because the fact that the feds never came and got him, she feels as though that, obviously he don't owe them no time and he's going to be out. And I'm just like, I feel like the feds can come and grab you up whenever they want to. Just because he told you this 10 months ago and they never came and got him, they may be waiting, just like the mama said, they're waiting for him to finish out his sentence and he owes the feds some time. So they might try and snag him up right after that. Right? So there's that. She gets there to the No. So I guess his mom ended up calling her because she ended up going up to the jail. She sat out there for hours. Her and the sister. Come to find out, they said, "Oh, he not getting out. Sorry for the misunderstanding. Had I known y'all was gonna be out here, girl, I would have told y'all like ahead of time he not getting out." Then when they were leaving, the mama called and said, "Oh no, he's supposed to get out the next day and all this other stuff." Now, mind you, they're an hour away from the prison. I guess they were leaving the city. So they decided to turn back around, and it looks like they're about to start this process all over again of waiting and hoping that he comes out. So my question is, if he's supposed to come out, is he actually coming out to go home, or is he coming out to go to the feds? Which one is it? We're going to have to find out on next week's episode and see what's going to happen with them. What else we got? Indy. Let's talk about Indy. Indy crying over not being able to see her spiritual husband, Harry. Okay, but she heads to the halfway house in hopes of going in to see him, right? So Indy got to see Harry through a window, though. She went up there with her mama. They went in, talked to somebody. The lady told her to turn around. She could see Harry through the window. They over there doing some me and you, us never apart, my T-Dada. Okay, so hopefully, you know, things worked out. Well, not hopefully. I think things did end up working out for them in the end. But anyway, her mom thinks that Harry loves him some Indy. I said, "Oh, do he? Okay, then." His sister calls her, and they decided they're going to link up. So the mama and his two sisters are going to come over to where Indy is to see her and meet her family and all that stuff, right? So Indy says that she's going back to Maryland. I said, praise God. Shout out to her mama, because she was like, we had to let all of this play. We had to let all of this play out. And I said, let it play out. Did y'all also let it play out that she stayed in a motel with a broken air conditioner and whatever else? Because y'all didn't have to let their parts play out. For real. You did. But okay, girl. Anyway. But when her daughter found out that they were going back to Maryland and she wouldn't get a chance to see her poppy daddy, she was really upset about that. Okay. Harry's family arrives and she can't wait to tell them how, pretty much, this is what I put. She can't wait for the family to get there so she could tell them all about her psychic and her psychic being right about this and that, and the other. Meanwhile, the whole family looking at her like she's batshit crazy. This woman's crazy as hell. Okay. So his family did, So, I think Harry ended up FaceTiming her while she was talking to the family. Family looked like they were super happy to see him, really happy, said he looked great, talked about his hair. So my thing is still this. If you're a fan, why did you try to make your family out to be like they was crazy or something, or they was a different breed, or they had like, what do you mean by that? What did that? These people look like they are perfectly sane folks. I don't know. We might find out more information, but they seem like they just as normal as Indy's family. So why would you say that about them? Anyway, so his family seemed happy. Okay, they did seem like they was crazy at all. We talked about that. So when Indy was FaceTiming Harry, her daughter ran up, grabbed the phone out of her hand, and started saying, Poppy daddy, hey, and started talking to him and everything, right? Of course, the sisters didn't really like this. They felt like, okay, her whole family crazy as hell, okay? Now, Indy over here trying to rush this wedding to get married to Harry. Harry moms thinks that she's moving too quick, okay? Like, girl, you're moving too quick. You might want to slow down. And then the sister said, yeah, you know, with you moving too quick, what's going to happen is y'all doing everything so fast that it's going to get old real quick. Sister not lying. It's going to get old real quick. And then what you going to have to really keep him there? Like, I mean, you want to make sure the connection is genuine enough for just that. So she moving quick. But of course, Indy said, y'all gave me the same information. And that's cute. That's cute. Basically saying she's going to do what she wants to do. But I do hope that he pushes back. I'm sorry. Like, I hope that he is the one that pushes back. She wants to be married and all this extra stuff. I hope he pushes back and tell her to slow her roll. Okay. Face palm this girl real quick. Face palm her. She also was able to get him that ring that she had got, and that was the part that she was super excited about. So I guess the women will know that he's married, and it's like, or he's engaged or whatever. He's your spiritual husband. But girl, that don't stop no show. That don't stop no show for a lot of people. But okay, anyway, I felt as though Indy is effing gullible and effing annoying. Indy act like she ain't never have a man in her life. Do you hear me? But anyway, girl, good luck. Let's move on to Ty. Ty says that she got in her first fist fight over a man. I don't believe what Ty is saying. I don't. And then she said something, last episode where she said, I ain't finna let this man make a fool of me or something like that. She said, I don't know what it was, but I'm like, girl, you dating a man in prison. You already look a fool. Whatever it was, those were my thoughts, okay? So she was set to FaceTime Hottie on the phone, but he canceled the FaceTime. So he ends up calling her phone, and then he tried to give her a story about, I guess they moved the time around for him to be able to FaceTime her or something like that. Some excuse, all right? He wants her to stop bringing up Boston. But how can she stop bringing up a woman that keeps harassing her? Like, and it's all because of you. She needs answers. It's not any clarity. And that'd be so funny because dudes be wanting to avoid conversations and not talk about it. But as long as people don't have answers to conversations, they're going to continue to bring it up. So you just going to have to deal. Okay, and come up with some answers for the people. Anyway, what else happened? So he Hottie up here lying about not talking to Miss Boston in so long. I don't believe that. I don't believe he hasn't talked to that girl, because he also confessed just last last episode that around the pandemic, whatever time frame there was, he was getting money from the girl. Right? He needed that stimulus money. So he up here lying. That man already I ain't talked to her in so long. And I'm like, bro, this man lying right now. He just told you last week that he was in communication with her because he needed money. So what is he saying? Girl, this man a liar. So she's like, what's the difference between me and her or whatever? She always wants to compare us. So she's such an insecure woman. Wanting to compare herself between the other woman and all this and that. He telling her that she perfect. He only focused on her and that's it. And I hate it. Girl, it's sad that you got a man on lockdown and you going through the same that you would go through possibly with a man that's free. You may not go through that same stuff with a man that's free, but it's the guy that he putting you through the ringer and he locked up. Like, I can't. So she also goes on to say, I believe him. That's my man and I'm sticking beside him. Yes, because I don't believe he would hurt me. He wouldn't do that. He wouldn't do that. So if he probably has hurt Boston in any manner, you just would believe that you just wouldn't get hurt at all. You just don't think he would just ever. Oh, all right, then, girl. Anyway, she meets up with Boston again, right? Boston and her friend is there. Her friend started doing too much. I was so glad what Ty's friend said. Why don't we lead them to themselves? Yes, let's, because this girl across the table is giving us too much mouth. She's talking too much, and this situation technically ain't even about you. Okay, I'm not even talking to. I don't even know you, dear. I'm over here with mine. You over there with yours. Now take it back there. I hated it. Okay, so the ladies are trying to get an understanding, Boston and Ty. But here's the issue: they keep talking over each other. They're trying to get an understanding without getting an understanding. Whenever one would talk, the other would cut them off. This, that, and the other. So they're not trying to be on that level. It all resulted in Ty swinging on Miss Boston yet again, okay? What did I have? The ladies are trying to get an understanding about how each other have been in Hottie's life, but neither of them would allow the other to talk, and then next thing you know, we ended up seeing Wop Bop a Loo Bop, and that's what ended up happening, okay? Sucks. And then we get to Max, girl. Max 100% is boring. Boring. I want y'all to take a big eraser and erase Max's ass out of the show, okay? Erase him, because he ain't talking about jack shit. Okay, with them tight ass pants he be having on, and girl, his little thing is very small. Okay, through them pants we see. Okay, you might be a grower, but it don't look like you're growing to have too much while you out here doing the OnlyFans, and then he over here messing around living with the girl that he do OnlyFans with. I'm over Max. Like, is he gonna meet Tara or not? Okay, because Miss Girl is thinking that Tara ain't even real, and I'm like, I think she real. I just think that she probably looks a whole ass mess, and I also think that she's a druggie. Period. And that's the real reason she hit him up, because she gonna need somebody else to pass her that money, and she already got him hook, line, and sinker, and he's ready to do it. Girl, I can't. He is boring, but that's pretty much all that we got. We haven't got much from Santiba this episode after old boy. She found out that old boy Ben got out and Ben had a whole nother woman. Girl, hilarious. So we haven't seen a lot going on with Santiba. So that was pretty much the episode. Looks like Indy is going to be Harry for the first time, like in person. And then we have Gabby. We still don't know what's going to happen with that. Her man may or may not get out. Haley, I feel like Haley's gonna probably end up having more conversations with Dalton, and I'm cringing at the thought of it. And Ty gonna continue to be a fool or hottie, girl. And that's just what it is, honey. Y'all go ahead and hop down in these comments and let me know your thoughts about the latest episode of Love During Lockup, girl, because it was definitely a mess. All right, that's all that I got. I'm your girl, Jamie. That's me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Join my Patreon, honey. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.